What's up, baddies? I'm Nikki Elliott Nelson.
And I'm Mocha Pennington.
And welcome to Tea Time.
Cause the tea.
Now that's something we can tell you for free. Now we know how you baddies like to give it up. You like when we jump straight into the tea, so that's what we're gonna do. So on last week's episode of Baddies, now I guess Diamond had told Rollie, like, don't play with her kid, or don't play with her, go play with her kids. And I guess Rollie had taken it real bad, like.
So we just taking shots or whatever. We just chilling. And Diamond comes out of nowhere, bro, with a goddamn swimming cap on and her mouth guard, which understandable. She doesn't have a tooth right now.
She did.
Because they were at, now explain to me what they were at some party. They were at like a little gathering, like all of, because the OGs were going to meet the new girls.
Yes.
So they were at some party where, you know, the OGs are going to meet the new girls or whatever.
I'm so happy that Diamond wrote shoes because you should already know. When you mention them kids, you finna get that ass beat.
And I guess Diamond already had known what was up.
Oh yeah, she came in with the mouth guard in, with the swimming cap over her wig, and as soon as Rollie saw her, they were in mid-conversation, and then Rollie just excused herself and walked over to her, honey, and they started fighting.
It was up. Now, y'all gotta remember, Diamond don't have no tooth. Because last season, Tasiki knocked it out her mouth. You know what I'm saying? So Diamond ain't got no tooth. She got the mouth guard in. She's ready to go. Now, I really enjoy Diamond, what I know of her. Like, Diamond the body, I enjoy her. So it kind of, like, pains me to see this. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, baddies. Rollie was getting her. Like, Rollie had my girl up against the ropes.
See, like, some people are like, oh, no, Diamond won. Like, oh, no, Rollie won. Like, it was more in Rollie's favor, but Diamond didn't go out like
I'm gonna say this: Diamond stood her ground.
Yeah,
she stood her
ground.
She didn't
go out terribly.
She didn't get mollywopped. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, you got to give it to my girl for that. Give her a little bit. Blueface baby mama is immediately over to the side getting drunk.
Let's go!
You know what I'm saying? Camera pans to her. She's over there having a drink, and I'm like, okay, girl, I see you.
Did you hear Biggie?
What was Biggie saying?
Biggie was like, who did Rollie's hair?
Diamond ended up apologizing to Rollie, and Rollie ended up at the end of the fight apologizing to Diamond.
They talked it out.
I would never disrespect you, Diamond. I supported you over me, but I didn't even fucking know her. So yes, I was wrong for giving her the chain because you did deserve it. Bitch, you MVP. But at the end of the day, I was willing to come here to vouch for you to get a chain. I never wanted to fucking fight you. It was after the kid coming.
She was like people have been finding out where my kid goes to school at. They've been talking about I let my kid smoke weed with me, which like I'd much rather him do it with me than like go out and just do it on his own, honey.
Yeah, I mean, and it was like a deeper story than that because like she had seen somebody like overdose before from having like bad stuff. So she was like, yo, I'd rather he just come home and do it in the house.
Yes,
you know
I like how they talked it out. The OGs usually, like, if the OGs get into it with each other, they usually, like, talk it out afterwards.
Okay, yeah. They talked it out. They hugged, and I was like, you know what? I can respect this.
Diamond, real bitch to real bitch, I should have never gave me that chain. It should have been yours. I'm sorry. And that's how real bitches do. I'm sorry, okay? Right. I don't want to fight you no more. I promise you. Period. I don't want to fight you no more. Bitch, you did your big one.
I like this. Now, I will say, I don't think I like Blueface's baby mama.
Thank you. Yeah.
Here at Baddies, I guess we hug it out and be cool after. Me personally, if you talk with my kids, we're never gonna be cool, ever. It's a no-go.
Because as the girls were working it out, you know, making amends, being like, you know, responsible, respectable baddies, you know, she's like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done that because you talk about my kids and it's up, it's over forever. And I was just like, but girl, she really didn't.
Yeah, she didn't say anything like bad about her kids. Like I understand why Rollie was like, no, we about to fight.
Yeah.
And like they made up because she didn't say anything. Like if she said something terrible about, then Rollie would have not had. She was like, well, honey, no, I can't do it.
She just had to get with her own principle a little bit. So I see it, I felt it, but they hugged it out like some respectable baddies do, and I liked it. Now, we finally, after that little fight is over, you know what I'm saying, that little kumbaya, we finally about to meet the new girls. You know, the new girl's about to bust in, and I can tell you right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Like, general thoughts about the new girls before we talk about the specifics
There were some that I was like, Ivy, I didn't mind Ivy.
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And there was like a few other girls who I really didn't get a feel of the personality.
Mm-hmm.
But there is one that I
don't like. I wonder if it's going to be the same one, but let's get into it. So, you know, it's baddie shot o'clock.
It's always shot o'clock, like Biggie said.
What?
It's always baddie shot o'clock, bro.
Sorry, baddie shot o'clock, bro.
You bitches always want a baddie shot o'clock, bro.
It's baddie shot o'clock.
always, honey, it's always.
Was it Rollie who was like, I'm sick of baddie shot o'clock. I want to go to bed.
It's always baddie shot o'clock.
I want to sleep. I think I love Rollie already. Like, I understand how people love, or was it Biggie?
Yeah.
I think I love Biggie already. Like, I'm not even going to play with you. Mm-hmm. So, they get in, you know what I'm saying? All the girls are walking in individually. And
when I hop out that bitch, I'm looking good. Motherfuckers looking, they already know a baddie is in their present.
Bitch, my home, I belong here. What's up, pussy assholes?
I want to know, my first thought is, how does Ivori, I think that was her name, how does Ivori have beef with Ahna already? I don't understand that y'all just met.
I see somebody that might not like me. Why don't you even fucking like me, bitch? The fuck I'm a likable bitch.
Was that Summer?
Summer had, I think Ivy had the beef with Jayla.
No, take it back a little bit. Take it back, because there was a couple girls who had beef with Ahna, and Ivori, I believe, was one of them. Because
I think like one of them, she didn't give one girl a ticket.
There we go. That's her.
She didn't give a girl a ticket.
I didn't understand it at first, and then I was like, okay, I guess we find out that there was beef at the audition. And I feel like, you know, Ahna was like, I feel how I feel, but I don't have a problem.
I still feel the same way. I just don't have a problem.
Okay, well, we ain't got no smoke.
I think I'm gonna end up actually liking Ahna.
I like Ahna. Ahna's my favorite one.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I like how
she's just so funny, and she'll fight you if she has to, honey. Like, she'll try to talk to you at first. Like, honey, like, we can talk it out, but she fights if she has to. Like, I like Ahna. Yeah. Have you heard her sing?
I have not heard her sing. Is she a good singer?
Oh my God, honey.
Okay, that's what's up. But I love how she was like, you know what? I feel how I feel. That's what it is. I didn't give you a ticket. I don't have a problem.
I don't know why she was mad at because you're on the cast. She didn't give you a ticket, but you're here now. So
like, let it go.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it happened. You are where you are. I don't know. Now, who is the girl? Do we know who the girl is who was pressing Jayla?
It may have been Dolly.
But it was never anything against you because I don't know you. I'm all love, you know what I'm saying? Like if it gotta be an issue, then it gotta be an issue. But I don't feel like that's enough, like, to really make a thing out of it because somebody was like laughing in the comments. Like if you were offended by it, then I'm not too big of a woman to apologize.
Oh, like I did feel some type of way when you laughed, but I mean it's small, it's laughing, you feel me? Yeah. And I'm here, I'm in the same building as you, so
yeah.
It is what it is.
May have been Dolly.
It may have been y'all. I'm still not really good with the names yet.
These girls are still recyclable. You know what I'm saying? Like, these girls are still, they haven't made it. Now, you stick around a few episodes, we'll remember your name eventually. But until then, you're going to be the girl who did so-and-so to somebody we can actually remember. You know? And that's just going to be your plight until you get a baddie chain. And right now, you don't have one. So just let it go. Anyway, the girl who was pressing Jayla, I don't like her. Because I've decided that I like Jayla. I know y'all feel a way about Jayla, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? If she does something this season to change my mind, I will change my mind. I'll be like, I was wrong. She's that. But as far as it is right now, I like Jayla, and I don't like the girl who was pressing her.
But it was never anything against you because I don't know you. I'm all love, you know what I'm saying? Like if it gotta be an issue, then it gotta be an issue. But I don't feel like that's enough, like, to really make a thing out of it because somebody was like laughing in the comments. Like if you were offended by it, then I'm not too big of a woman to apologize.
Oh, like I did feel some type of way when you laughed, but I mean it's small, it's laughing, you feel me? Yeah. And I'm here, I'm in the same building as you.
So, so one of the new girls' names is Emma. Emma looked like this famous TikToker who's from Brooklyn. Y'all in the comments if you know. She's from Brooklyn. She always does she did TikToks once of like the 5 boroughs and how they would be on a customer service call. If y'all remember who I'm talking about, I'll put it down there. There was also people saying she looked like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, and I saw Buzz Lightyear. Lightyear, him too.
Oh, well.
I think it was Scotty that actually posted her face on Buzz's body.
Oh, well, I mean, that's something. Now, we get to the Summer girl. Summer gets there, and automatically, I'm just going to say it. I don't like her.
Walking into the motherfucking bar, meeting the motherfucking baddies, I only got one thing on my mind. Where that bitch Ahna at? What's up, bitch?
She wants to be seen. She wanted to be seen, honey.
She's what I call the try hard. You know what I'm saying?
She
Because
ran up
you are
on
trying
Ahna.
so hard. Now, she decided that she wanted to go ahead and run up on Ahna. And
Ahna fell between the cushion, the couch. But she got back up, honey, and Ahna took care of her. She walked away with 2 wigs.
2 wigs. She walked away with 2 wigs.
Her wig and Summer's wig.
Okay?
Honey.
So Ahna walked away from the situation with 2 wigs. And I was wondering, like, what is this whole fight about? I guess at the audition, the Summer chick tried to fight Mariah Lynn.
She snuck Mariah.
Yeah, she snuck Mariah.
Like, walked out the room to go look for something had happened. There was a fight at the auditions, Mariah went out the room.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And then Summer snuck her.
Okay, and so I guess what we're about to find out is Ahna don't play about her people.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't play about her people. Like, she will step with the quickness. So, I mean, you come for Mariah, she's coming for you. You know what I'm saying? And I guess Summer decided that she didn't like that, and, you know, she's a try-hard.
She is, honey. She wants the camera time.
She absolutely wants the camera time. And last week she got it in not a good way. She got a whole lot of camera time. Like, I'm wondering how her face recovered from all of the fights that she was in, because she was in plenty.
There are 7 fights on this one episode alone. And I think she was like in 5 of them? 4 or 5.
Yeah. What does that say about you? What does that say about the kind of woman you are? What does that say?
You see Tzatziki, whenever the security's breaking it up and Summer tried to go for her, and Tzatziki was like, back the fuck up. And then Summer was like, oh, well,
yeah, exactly.
I will.
Now you see what Tzatsiki's on. You see what kind of time Tzatsiki's on. I wouldn't play with it. So at first I thought Ahna was going to be scary, but she handled Summer, you know, peeled her wig back just like you said. Natalie's a real one, because after that whole fight, after that whole brawl, she was like, y'all, we got to respect the OGs. We need to respect the OGs. And I was like, you're a real one for saying that, because these girls just got here and they're already out of control.
Honey, a lot of them want the camera time. That's why I don't like whenever they bring like new girls in, a lot of them, because they all are fighting for the camera time and its appearance.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Like last season especially, they had new girls and they have replacements, and replacements try to show out so they can be on. Oh my God, it was just something else.
It's so demented and sad.
It was like 25 girls last season, honey.
Now, are any of these girls from that Now That's What I Call TV?
Ivy is.
Okay, so Ivy, I wonder if she's gonna be, because, you know, apparently on Now That's What I Call TV, they only film for 7 days. And so the name of the game on that network is to get as many fights as you can, so you can get as much camera time as you can.
Yeah.
And I guess Baddies is different, because they film for months.
Yeah.
So it's just like, baby girl.
You get to know them, like, in their confessionals and their personalities, and from my understanding, you really don't get to know the girls from Now That's TV.
Baby, Now That's TV, did I say Now That's What I Call TV?
I mean, same thing.
Well, they don't even have confessionals, okay?
Yeah.
They ain't got no confessionals. They don't have no edits.
They film with cell phones.
They film with an iPad Pro. You know what I'm saying? So
laptops, honey.
You know, so the feel is different over there. Y'all gonna have to get accustomed to being over here and maybe like cut the fighting down to a gentle, dull roar. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what we could do. Now, after the whole fight, you know what I'm saying? They're talking or whatever, and Miss Natalie Nunn is barefoot. I don't know if you caught that. In public. Now, y'all know how I feel about Natalie. Much love and respect. I've been watching Natalie on TV since I was...
Bad Girls Club, honey.
Since I was too young to drink. I didn't say that I wasn't drinking.
Okay.
I said since I was too young to drink. It's all in the semantics.
We did. I remember that we had like the Bad Girls Club, like watch party, honey.
Absolutely.
Oh, we all brought our boxes of wine. Like, come on, y'all, we finna watch the Bad Girls Club.
Absolutely. We probably made a lot of poor decisions on those nights. Because I remember, like, after Bad Girls Club went off, it was just like, all right.
Now you go to the bar and like, show these bitches.
Like, now I'm all amped up. It's time to go.
Now we need to fight someone.
I don't know if we ever actually did fight anybody, but you know, the spirit was there.
Honey.
The spirit of
Because it just came with like a different type of energy.
It did. The spirit of Carlo Rossi was in us, okay? It had moved us. We haven't had that in so long. It's been quite a while.
Child, I never would go to my family dinners. I would get like the big jug, honey. Like, all right, time for some wine.
Remember that time we had that jug of Rossi and like we had put it in the bottom thing of the cart and it slipped out and broke all over the floor.
Everywhere.
And that man who worked at the store was so mad at us and he was trying to act like he wasn't. But he was so
they were
mad.
Gonna make us pay for it.
Oh, well, be mad at me, but don't make me pay for it, baby.
Honey.
Don't make me pay for it because I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I promise
we
you.
have a jug of Carlo Rossi, honey.
Okay.
It's like $5.
Exactly. So when I got done being shocked that Natalie was, you know, in public barefoot, you know what I'm saying? Diamond addresses her and was like, so girl, where my baddie chain at though? And Natalie gave her baddie chain.
She did finally. She cried a little bit.
She finally got her
I think
baddie
the
chain.
baddie chains just started last season.
Did they really?
Yeah, they should have had it like an ongoing thing, like from like the first season. Well, they probably don't have the budget for no chains the first season, but it should have been like East. They give out the chains. They just started it last season.
Well, you know, better late than never. Better late than never. They got it together. So now, cut to the next day. They're on the sprinter. Turns out the OGs get a sprinter and the new girls get a sprinter. And thank God, because the new girls sprinter feels like slavery. It feels like a bunch of girls just doing hard labor, fighting for that camera time. Like it's the last thing, like it is their last breath, right? So the OGs are in their sprinter. And when we cut to them, Ahna reveals that she was a little bit upset at Biggie for not stepping up for her in her defense. Now, they say that Ahna always steps for Biggie.
Yeah.
And I believe it.
She
believe it. But Biggie didn't step for Ahna.
She's not a fighter.
Okay.
She's not a fighter. Like, she'll fight if she has to, but she'd much rather not to, honey.
Okay.
Like, much rather not to. And, like, I could understand why Ahna would be upset because, like, I jump in for you, or always jump in for you.
Right.
Like, and you can do that for me. I can understand, but from like a friend's perspective, I want to have addressed that like in front of all them people and the cameras. Honey, I would have done it behind the scenes,
right?
In the motel room, like, now, girl.
But that doesn't get camera time though.
I mean,
that doesn't get camera time though. She said, "Well, you my friend, but we're gonna dress this in such a way where I need the views.
Yeah,
I need the views, and so that's what we're gonna do." Now over in the new girl sprinter, Summer is over there getting into it with everybody. Summer done fought everybody. So my first question was, who was that Summer got into it with on the sprinter? But the truth is, you wouldn't be able to answer that question because she got into it with everybody.
She did. Like, she was talking about anyone. She was so obnoxious on that sprinter. She was so, I would have like, pull over, let me out. I'm going home. I cannot with this woman.
No, pull over and let us out. Do me a favor. Pull over and let us out of this sprinter because you know what? She's selling tickets to a show and I'm about to buy them real quick.
God.
I'm about to go ahead and buy them tickets.
She would not shut up. And she was like, anyone can get it. And then finally it was Ivy who was like, who are you talking to? She was like, anyone, everyone. And she was like, well, honey, not
what
today.
What you say? Not to me. You ain't no baddie.
Okay.
You ain't no baddie. You're not going to be talking to me that way.
She whooped her up.
Absolutely.
And then who else? The girl next to her, she beat her up.
Yep.
And someone else, y'all. There was like someone was it Emma?
I have no idea.
One of them tried to fight Ivy.
Is Ivy the girl with the platinum blonde hair? Who is the one? That's what I was going to ask.
She has a lot of tattoos.
Okay. We'll get back to that. My concern right now is who is the one with the very platinum blonde hair? Because she's gorgeous. She had the nose ring. She got hit in the nose ring and her nose was bleeding.
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea. She had like the butterfly. I don't know if it was butterfly clips in her hair. I remember they were blue. And I just remember like being like, oh, she's pretty.
She is pretty.
She's very pretty. So I don't know. The Baddies Midwest house looks a little depressing. I looked at it and I was like, these girls left the hood for this?
Well,
I'd have been like, turn the bus around. I thought I had made it, but obviously I hadn't. But the thing on Baddies, correct me if I'm wrong, is they won't be in that one house for long.
yeah,
right?
they're gonna be.
Thank God.
They're gonna be all over the Midwest, honey.
Is that what the housing is? You know what? Let me shut up. Let me be quiet before somebody whip my ass. So they doing all this banging, all this talking on the Sprinter, and then they finally get off. You know what I'm saying? They finally get off the Sprinter, and the girls are fighting. Not only are they fighting on it, they're fighting off of it. Now, there were 2 fights that happened when they got off that Sprinter. And I'm sorry, but these girls, see, with the OG Baddies, I may not have watched Baddies. This might be my first season ever watching the Baddies, but I know who they are. I might not be able to tell like I might not be able to tell like Rollie and Biggie apart at first, but I'm getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? I know who Diamond is. I know who Krishan Rock is. I know who Tasiki is. You know what I'm saying? I know these people. These new girls, I don't know them. I
I want to know a lot of them. I mean, if they first get to the house, they brought Summer out the Sprinter, honey. Like, go inside and cool off. But
they should have let her fight.
The cameras are on her, and she just kept talking and she's like, "Oh, I'm still pretty." And a lot of remember, Kimbella has said that. She snatched it up from Kimbella.
Okay, well.
I was just like, get the cameras off of her, honey. Pack them away and go put it on someone else, honey. I'm tired of her.
Because as long as there's a camera out, she's going to act up. Then and she was talking about the girls are ganging up on you. Girl!
Whenever they all started fighting her. Now, had that happened on Justin's Cabaret, Kay was running her mouth like Summer. And I'm like, well, you had it coming. You had it coming, honey.
Absolutely.
In Summer, you had it coming. You kept running your mouth, girl.
Man, child. I don't know. I can tell you that this season is going to be one for the books. There's going to be some girls that I fall in love with. There are going to be some girls that I absolutely do not like. And Summer is one of them.
So far, maybe she can redeem herself. Because, Ahna, she posted a live and she was in the studio. And I don't know if you saw it or not. She was she was pretending she was making a diss song about Summer. And she was just going off on Summer, clowning her, but she was like, I mean, to be honest, the bitch is funny as fuck.
Oh.
She's funnier, she's almost funnier than me. And I go back and forth, like sometimes I liked her and other times I didn't, so
okay.
Maybe we'll have the same perspective. I don't know.
Well, let's hope she gets to this redemption arc soon, because as of right now, dead on arrival.
Obnoxious, like, girl. Who fight? Now they got the Sprinter, it was Ivy and someone else.
I have no idea. I don't remember these girls.
I just remember it was Ivy. Ivy and someone else. And then next episode, I saw Jayla fighting one of the girls. I think it was Ivy, honey. I saw it.
Y'all know I ride for Jayla right now. So speaking of next episode, this is Super Sunday. We got our Baddies followed by our Jocelyn's Cabaret. I never know which order Zeus puts them out in, but I know they go up on Sundays. If you do not have the Zeus app, go download it. It's like between $5 and $7. It's real cheap. It's good entertainment. There's stuff all over it. You get to see all the...
yeah, honey, there is. There's a lot of shows on it. All the season of Baddies, all the season of Jocelyn's Cabaret.
It's the tea.
Real Chance of Love. You can see Rollie on that, both seasons.
10 out of 10 would recommend. Anyway, Baddies, thank you for tuning in with us. Hope that you're around to catch the new episode tonight. And we're going to see y'all on the next one.